Hey everyone, SunlessKhan here with something I haven't done in a while. I have a couple pretty big announcements coming up on my channel, one of which involves putting out more useful edited videos like this that you've seen from me in the past, like Why You Suck at Rocket League. But that'll come soon enough. Today, we're talking about 5 of the best ways to quickly improve when you're not playing so well. I know a lot of you out there feel like you're not at the rank you deserve, and that's most likely because you had that one day or that one night where you proved to yourself what you were really capable of. You were just on fire. But now maybe you've lost that. You can't figure out why you're not playing at that level that you used to play at, maybe just a day or two ago or like a week ago. So maybe these methods can help you return to your former glory. But here's the thing. These 5 practices are actually so effective at improving skill and speeding up player development that I almost just called this video 5 best ways to rank up. But that's kind of been done a million times. And really these methods are most effective when you don't feel like you're playing to your full potential, as opposed to just general rank up tips. Also, I'm happy to say this video is sponsored by Pizza Pops. Pizza Pops is one of the sponsors of the upcoming Canadian Challenge tournament I've been talking about. And it's really great what they're doing by running a high stakes, $20K prize pool tournament that's only for non-RLCS players. I think it's a great way to bring up talent, and I really hope we can get something like this in the US and other countries as well. So thanks, Pizza Pops. And now, on to the video. This first one is play with someone higher than your rank. Now I know what you're thinking, Sunless, boosting is not a great way to get me out of a slump. And that's not the point. I'm not advocating for finding a player to boost you. And even if I was, boosting doesn't really work in Rocket League anymore. I don't know if you've noticed, but when you're playing with a player of a higher rank, when you lose a game, you lose a ton of rank points, but when you win, you don't gain very much. So it's actually one of the worst ways to boost your rank. So that's not at all what I'm advocating. I'm also not advocating playing with a Smurf, like someone that's way better in playing as a lower rank, because that would be boosting. The goal is not to get you to a higher rank through artificial means. What you need is exposure to higher level play. And sometimes it's really tough to get this. Essentially what I'm saying is you need to get absolutely destroyed. And it's one of the best ways to get better at anything. And I don't feel like it's talked about enough. It's actually one of the keys to mastering anything. You have to get exposed to competition. The more intense the competition, the faster you'll improve. You get exposed to competition when you play in ranked. But if you can get exposed to higher level competition, you're gonna improve that much faster, and you're gonna turn around your slump that much quicker. The best way to do this would be not through ranked. That's right. What I'm suggesting is you actually find people that just want to play with you. That's right, I'm suggesting making friends. As an introvert, I don't like meeting people that much, if at all. But at the same time, once I have met someone, I'm really happy and I'm glad I did it, but it's just tough to get motivated to get out there and find other players. But there's so many amazing people in the community that are really high level players that are happy to play with lower level players. So running private scrims, it's gonna really improve your game speed. And then when you go back to ranked, you'll see a massive improvement in your game speed. And I pretty much guarantee you're gonna get out of your slump. One of the best ways to do this is through Discord. There's tons of amazing Discord communities out there that are designed for this very purpose. I'll have a couple listed in the description. The second method is something that I've done quite a bit. It's really my go-to when I'm not playing well. All it is you commit to stop playing ranked for 3 days, and instead you focus really hard on training. It seems like a simple concept, but it's actually really fun when you commit to a schedule, a 3-day schedule. You commit to not playing ranked, you put on music, you go through a training regimen that you set out for yourself, and that may sound like work to some of you, but it's actually really fun when you go through something like this, and it's also really rewarding to come out of that and feel like a better player. I talk about something like this in a past video that you can check out, where I go through some of my favorite training practices. But after 3 days of training and not playing ranked, you'll come out of that with more confidence in your own abilities, and that'll really help you when it comes to turning around a slump. So going along with the confidence thing, another thing that could keep players in slumps is the feeling that Rocket League is work, or it's not as fun. So one of the best ways to change up Rocket League and make it feel fresh and fun again is to try out some of the mods from the workshop. Unfortunately, this only works on Steam, but things like the dribble challenge, parkour training, and there's actually quite a few fun maps can really keep you sharp, keep you active in Rocket League while still taking a break from ranked, and also allowing you just to have fun in the game again and sort of finding your own mini game. And while you're doing this, you're actually improving your skills, but it feels like you're sort of taking a break. And that can help you turn around your attitude and, of course, get back to your peak Rocket League playing abilities. to number 4, if none of those are working, a complete break is another option. So lately I haven't actually recommended taking a complete break because when you stop playing Rocket League for like a week or 2, I've tended to come back pretty rusty, and it's actually set me back a little bit. If in your case you're actually completely oversaturated with Rocket League, you're trying the 3 tips that we talked about already, and none of that's working, then you might just need sort of a hard reset. And in that case, then I would recommend a couple days or a week of just no Rocket League, which is sort of an obvious tip, but I wanted to put it in here because it's actually something I wouldn't recommend normally, but if none of the other 3 things that I've talked about so far work, then it is an option. And the 5th option is just to uninstall because you probably suck and there's no hope. No, I'm kidding. The 5th option, way back when I was around 200 or 300 hours in, I actually almost completely quit Rocket League. I was about a silver 2. I wasn't really going anywhere, and I pretty much stopped for about a week or 2, maybe even longer. It might have been around a month. But the thing that got me back in the game was I bought the game for 2 of my friends, and that really reignited the game for me. And I really haven't stopped since. So that's a great option, and you still want to play Rocket League, but you're not feeling like you're going anywhere. So to summarize, 5 things that if you're committed to playing Rocket League, but you're having trouble, you're in a slump, 5 things to try. Finding people that are willing to play with you and coach you that are a higher rank to expose yourself to higher level play and then come back to your old rank with a new perspective. Number 2, 3-day hardcore training session in which you avoid ranked. Number 3, trying out some mods, some dribble challenge, aerial training, and fun maps. Number 4, taking a complete break if you're oversaturated with the game and you need a hard reset. And number 5, trying to introduce a new player to the game and trying out unranked playlists, drop shot, rumble, hoops, that kind of thing. So these 5 things have helped me improve so much. I obviously have a long way to go, but sometimes it's good to look back and sort of reflect that how far we have come. 1,200 hours into this game, and I'm proud of what I've accomplished. But most importantly, I'm just thankful for what the game has done to my life, who I've met, the way the channel has gone, which is why I want to help as many people as I can when they're having tough times in Rocket League, because I've been there, and it'll happen again. But there's always ways to turn it around. Thanks, guys.